Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome along to another episode of The Young Farmer. My name is Andy. As always, I will be your host, and look at this combination. We have got ourselves a new trailer, people. And good lord, if you just look at the size difference to the AS Marston here, it is colossal. It's a 16-ton Braun twin-axle grain trailer. Now this is fully spec'd out. To be honest, I've known about this for a while. I was over at like a grassland show in Ireland about 6 months ago, and they had almost this exact combination actually. And I kept an eye on these because I knew that we were thinking about upgrading the tractor. Didn't know it was going to be to a fast track at the time, of course, but I knew that there was going to be something coming in. So we went for, we kept it in mind, got some specifications for this trailer, and it looked good. And then just kind of wait to see what happened with the tractor at purchase. So we got a good one. We got a great fast track, and so it only seemed right to pair it up with a great trailer. As you can see with the old Marston here, it would have been a bit undersized really. So we can haul 16 ton of wheat now comfortably. We've got fantastic air brakes on here as well. We have the ability to tow a second trailer if we need to, but it is just an absolutely magnificent trailer. It really is stunning. Very well built, very solid, and very, very comfortable to pull on the road when fully laden. The fast track barely feels it, to be honest. There's a nice smooth ride. So very much looking forward to seeing how this works. This is not the only upgrade that we're doing today by any stretch. There's going to be one more that we're about to go and have a look at. But by all means, this is very exciting. It looks fantastic. It really, really does. What we do need to do is get it unhooked, but it looks beautiful here. Got it in blue. You'll notice the keen eye amongst you. It's a little bit dirty already because we've been pulling it around the yard. But the wheel trim is now the same colour as the fast track trim. That was an intentional move. I quite like that. Like the pair of it. I love the blue as well. It looks fantastic. Sadly, we've got nowhere to store it inside, so outside it is for the time being. But it still looks absolutely stunning. I think you'll agree. And to give you an idea, this Marston, this is about a 10-ton Marston, then we've got 16-ton of Braun trailer, but it's just so much bigger in every capacity. It really, really is. And I'm more confident with the brakes of stopping with this, with 16-ton fully laden, than I am on 10-ton with the Marston. So that's fantastic news. What we're going to do now, though, is just jump back into the Massey. We'll go in forward, and we're just going to... Let's just get ourselves back into four-wheel steer so we can get around here. Like I say, we have one more pickup to do today, and we're actually going to put that straight out into use as well. Let me get around that. There we go. So first thing we need to do, we're in crab steer, aren't we? There we go. That's better. We're going to just pick up our front weight here because we're going to need a little bit of extra traction. And away we go then. So we're going to head on down to the store. We need to just disengage the four-wheel steer for the road, make it a little smoother. And then, like I say, we're going to go and get some field work done today, which is going to be good to see. So we have one more change to make. We are going to be making a little bit of an upgrade here. Let's just let that car come past. So some of you may know what direction we're kind of going to go in here. It's something I've been thinking about for a while. I think it's going to be necessary just because of the size of this tractor. We really need to make that kind of shift up. So yeah, hopefully looking forward to see how that works. A lot of local farmers are starting to get some cereal crops in the ground, which is good. Our winter barley's come through already. It's emerged, it's looking great. So I'm very happy about that. We're going to leave that for not touch it for a while now. But that's looking very good. Oh, slow it down. Ooh, why are we stopping here, people? The traffic in Riverton at sometimes can either be fantastic or absolutely terrible, and today very much looks like we're falling on the side of terrible. But anyway, we're going to cut into the store here, go and see the local dealer who has a piece of equipment shipped in for me, so we can go and pick that one up. think he mentioned it's just round the side here. We bought it already, which is why our finances have taken another little hit. But here we are. We are going for a slightly bigger plow. We're going for 5 furrows. Now, typically we could easily pull 6 with this fast track. However, as I mentioned in the last video, I think, I want to keep it to 5 just so that if we need to, we can stick the iron onto this as well. Got us all in there. That's perfect. So yeah, with 5 furrows, the class can still pull it and can still do a good job with it. If we went 6 there, it would just get bogged down too quickly, I think. But yeah, here we go. What we're going to do, let's just get this lifted up. Oh, that's perfect. And we'll bring it into the daylight here where we can have a bit better look at it and see what we're doing. And we'll be, we're going to, like I said, we're going to do some plowing today. We're going to get this put straight into work and see how it looks. And yeah, but what we're going to do, we're going to hook it up. We'll have a quick look around it first, and then we'll get into the field. So this is a Kverneland LS85, 85-100 actually. So it's very width. It can alter. So 5 furrow plow here. Full moldboards as well. We haven't gone for slatted moldboards. We've got plenty of power. Sometimes you'll use these slatted moldboards if you've got like heavier land that sometimes sticks, but I think we're going to be looking okay for that. But yeah, looking like a very nice clean plow. The metalwork on here is fantastic. It really, really is. Very nice looking. So we're going to get this stuck into work here. Now we're going over to the far side of Little Woolhope, and we're going to see if we can get some. We've got about 20 acres there to do today. But we'll probably not get it all. I might not get it all on film, but we'll definitely get it finished today. So we'll head on back into the tractor. Shut my door once more. We'll get ourselves going. So at this stage, with all the new equipment we've purchased of late, we are in a great place. Don't think we need to upgrade or improve any more of our equipment just yet. So we've got enough to keep this fast track going for now, at least. One thing maybe I'll look at, the next thing would possibly be changing out the sprayer maybe in the new year. If we can, it'd be interesting to see if there's any mounted options for the fast track. Now, I mentioned this is a LS85-100. That means it is a vari width, and what we need to do before we go any further is, of course, adjust the size of the plow so we can travel on the road a little safer. So we have that on the hydraulic, so we're just going to pull the plow in. Like that. That narrows it up nicely, makes it a little narrower to work down the road, and less of an overhang as well. But for now, we'll get ourselves on our way. That's perfect, and away we go. So we are going to turn left here. It rained a little bit last night. It's a little sticky on the surface, which is why I opted to put the front weight on as well, just to give us that extra little bit of traction. So we can get that, we don't get any wheel slippage on the surface. So we'll see how it goes. It's not too wet though. It's not going to stop us from finishing the job up by any stretch. But yeah, it sometimes actually makes it a little bit easier because it softens the ground up a little bit, so it actually folds over nicely. But we'll see. We are going to keep on going, and then we'll see just where we can get ourselves set up and working. But first of all, we're going to have to follow that car that's just turned off there actually. So we're going to go this way. And away we go. So how are you all doing today? I hope you're very well. I hope everything is working out nicely for you. I hope you're getting all of your work done, whatever you're doing. A lot of people, I believe, at this stage are kind of working their way into kind of cultivation and establishing next year's crop. So I hope that's going well. If you have finished harvest, do let me know how you got on. I'd love to know what your results were and if they were as expected or not. That'd be great to know here. And around we go. There we are. So interestingly, some of the fields of straw we build over here have still yet to be collected, which is something that we didn't. I thought they would have been done long ago, but the fields on the left we're coming up to here, bales are still in the field. I don't know what his thought process is there. This one just on the left over that hedge. There's still some bales in there that need to be collected. But yeah, not my concern anymore. All I had to do was come in and bale those. Once I cleared all my fields. Perfect, we're going to keep rumbling around here. It's beautiful this time of year with the autumnal leaves. Trees are looking fantastic here. It's a little bit fresher these days. The temperature is dropping down quite some. But yeah, it's still a lovely time of year. Great time to be farming for sure. Okay, so I'm just going to pull into here quickly and just make sure I'm heading to the right field. Because I got a quick phone call with the message. I can't remember quite what the message said, so we're going to have a quick look-see. Alrighty, we are good to go. All sorted out. I had a quick phone call with the owner, so we can go and get ourselves cracking on. We're going to head around this way, though. It's just a few more minutes down this road. Shouldn't take us too long to get ourselves set up. It's a grass field that we're ploughing in. They're going to drill this, I think. So we may, well, we'll probably get the drilling contract for it as well, which would be fantastic. I think I want to head due south here. Around the corner. Anywhere along here. It's this field on the left, so this is going to be us here. So we'll just swing off the road for now. Is there anyone behind us here? Doesn't appear to be. That's great. We're going to open up the gate, get ourselves in here, and we'll get this field started, I guess. Well, let's see what we're looking like. So it's a fair-sized field, actually. Maybe a bit more than 20 acres. We'll have to make sure we get our keep an eye on the acreage here as we work over. There's an onboard computer that roughly knows, can work out and calculate how far we've been. But yeah, it's a good field. It's on the hill as well, so I'd expect the top to be a little drier there, and it'll be a little bit wetter down here. But that being said, we will go and start work on at the top end and work our way down the hill, I should think. It's a good idea. I still love the fact that this is now my tractor. It just almost doesn't seem real. There's nothing coming behind me, is there? No, we can swing that back end out there. Okay, so we just need to turn the plow over. We're going to pop ourselves on up to the top of the hill there. We'll engage four-wheel drive as well, because I fancy we're going to need it. It's going to be a little slippy, as I mentioned there. But yeah, we're going to crack on up to the top of the hill there. Like I say, we'll work our way down the hill. We'll see how it goes. It should bury everything in here quite nice and easily. We don't have to worry about that. Yeah, we're looking good. There's some lovely old buildings around here, actually. So really nice. And up we go. So I think we're going to be drilling this in. We're going to put it into a crop of barley, all being well. And we'll see how that comes along. But it should be fine. Now we've got a little bit of a dog leg in here. So I think we'll just start from about here and work our way out. That looks better. Okay then, so we'll stop there. Excellent, and away we go. First real job ploughing, first real job ploughing for this tractor. We of course did some deep subsoiling with the demo, but this is the first big job we're doing with ours, which is always nice. And yeah, first new job with the plough, so it's a new day, new outing for this combination there. But I think it's going to be with us for quite some time. Very much looking forward to it and hoping that it is with us for quite some time. But yeah, it feels like this is exactly perfect for what we need. Plenty of power. Like I say, we could have stuck another furrow on the back of here, but when we work on a lot of hilly ground here, so it's always nice just to have that extra power when we need it, just to push us straight up the hill. You can see the vari-width working there. When we come to turn the plow around automatically, it does just shove the plow in, so it's a little bit narrower, which is always nice to see. We're going to get ourselves right back into the edge here for now. That's perfect. And away we go. Nice and dry on the top of the hill here, as I thought it might be. It might be a little bit stickier further down there, but this is all coming through very well. So we have no problems with grip here. We're soaring through it. It's quite light land up here as well, actually. Absolutely soaring along. So it really shouldn't take us too long to plough this whole field out if we go at this speed. But what I think we'll do for now, we're going to keep cracking on for a little bit. We'll come back to you in a short while just to see how it's looking once we've made a little bit more progress here. Okay then, ladies and gentlemen, we're flying. We've got ourselves kind of started up here. The grass in some bits is a little long, so it's not, the trash has kind of been left on the top in some places, but it's burying it for the most part. It's not looking too bad at all. Ground's turning over relatively well. It's nice light soil here. It's showing signs of getting a little bit sticky, like kind of seams of wetter land. So we'll have to see if that's going to be the same as we move down the hill. But for now, it's looking good. Can't complain too much. We're making some lovely progress. Very nice to have that extra furrow on the back, and the whole plow is just working at a wider width anyway. We've got it opened right out on the very width, so that's looking very good indeed. So we're making some lovely progress here, and we'll continue through. Shouldn't take us too long to get this whole field rattled out here. And then yeah, we'll wait and see if they want to leave it out just to dry off a little bit, or work it down straight away, or what they want to do. Either way though, I imagine we'll be back in here pretty soon to get the rest of this work done. So for now though, we're going to leave it here, and we will keep ourselves rumbling through in the fast track. Lovely to get this into the field for the first time properly. And we will report back to you later on in the week with how we got on. So until then, if you have enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Simulationforthenation, and we will see you later on down the line. So thank you ever so much for watching. Do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing as always, but most importantly, happy farming.